Hey guys, it's Mikotochanheart. Welcome to part 2 of Intro to Cosplays and Conventions. Today we will be talking about what you can expect at a con, but don't get this confused as what you can prepare for a con. That will be in the next video, which I actually might put this week considering I really don't have anything to do. And putting more mandatory videos up first will give me more time to work on requests or remake some videos that come to pass. So when you're at a convention, now you might be asking, why did you say preparing, or what to expect at a convention before preparing? Well, preparing is a bit of a longer topic and it actually intertwines a little to what you're expecting. I only put expecting because you kind of want to know what to expect before you even want to decide to go to a convention. So one of the things you have to expect when you're going to a convention is that it will be crowded, there will be a lot of people, a lot of different types. Depending on the con you're going to, you might see some cosplayers cosplays you don't like, but come on, that happens everywhere. Depending on where you go to, there might be guests, a lot of people you like. You want to know how to have correct behavior and how to expect and stuff. So on the topic of people, there are actually different types of people I've noticed that are kind of can be cliched into a little group or clique or some sort. So I'm going to go ahead and label those labels, even though labeling's not good. So the first people I've noticed that people label are the creepers, which I go ahead and label them creepers. My friend MMG, or not my friend, he's my boyfriend. My boyfriend MMG and our friend Bree, they were at a convention and I was there with them. It's actually when we first met them, and I was probably with my friends watching Samurai Dan, and some cosplayer felt them up in a hug. They didn't tell security, and if I'm correct, this cosplayer still felt them up even when they told it to stop, and that Bree was still a minor. However, it didn't stop. They didn't tell security, to my knowledge. I don't think I asked, or if they did tell me, I forgot. Talk to them about it, I guess. But if something like that does happen, cosplayers, please tell security. This is a family environment. We don't want little kids getting felt up now, do we? That's never really happened to me, so I wouldn't really. It usually doesn't happen if you just stay away from anyone who, yeah. That's bad to say, who looks creepy, because some cosplayers are meant to look creepy. If they don't really give a good vibe off, I would hang around them. So the next thing with creepers is people who can, well, I don't know if you would call these creepers. My friend Rima, she was cosplaying Mikotochanheart the last day of Otaku, and she got kidnapped and locked in a hotel room. Yeah. She's okay. I don't think she mind. I don't know. This doesn't really happen, and it's not that bad, to be honest. She didn't tell security, and I don't think she minded. It was all good fun. Yeah, it was all good fun. Tell security if this happens, please, people. Please. Please! Another thing with the creepers is, try to freaking, like I said, if this does happen, please tell security. Most cons are a family-friendly environment, and just because I've told you these two stories, don't go, oh, I don't think I want to go to conventions. They're all full of creepers. No, they're not full of creepers. Not at all. I've been going to conventions for about 2 years, and I'm going to like my 10th one this year. I don't know. I don't feel like counting. Then there's lurkers, or scopers, or people just wanting to see what the convention's about. I admit I was a lurker. Well, not really a lurker. I just stayed with my friends. I didn't really interact with anyone. I just, stayed out, played it cool. Then I ended up loving it and being a friendly cosplayer. Another type of lurker that I've seen is people who just don't interact at all or just lurk around and kind of be creepy, stalkish. Then we have the friendly cosplayers, which most of us are. I was having trouble with my Carmina wig at NakaCon 2012. Not 2012, 2011, excuse me. No, 2012, I'm stupid. At NakaCon 2012, and this cosplayer was like, here, I have some hairspray. Do you need it? I'm like, yeah, thank you. And, I didn't even ask, and she just offered. And a lot of cosplayers usually have spare safety pins, and they usually let you borrow them or use them or help you, and I've always met pretty nice cosplayers. Maybe like one creeper who's just, yeah. But cosplayers in general are really nice people. You can also expect, if you're cosplaying, like I said, if you want to be a scalper and see if you like conventions and get the overall gist of it, then don't cosplay. But if you are planning on cosplaying because you're like, oh, I know I love cosplay, it looks amazing, then go ahead and do that. But if you are cosplaying, please expect to get pictures. The reason you're cosplaying is to show off your outfit and be cool and get all of your pictures. Why am I doing this poses? But there will be a lot of pictures, especially if you're a group. I know me and MG, we are CL and Sebastian cosplayers, and when we are doing like Alice and CL and Sebastian, we have a ton of pictures. If you're doing a popular anime in a popular group, you're going to get a lot of pictures. Speaking of pictures, you want to know some of the characters' poses. You don't want to do this if you're CL or a serious character, because obviously CL doesn't smile. He's usually like all... he's not like that. He's usually all serious, maybe a little smirky, but he's usually a serious character. Sebastian, he does do some smirks. You'll never see Sebastian do this. Another thing with posing is that you want to make sure you have more than one pose. You don't want to be like taking a picture, doing a pose, and then someone be like, okay, do another one, and you just mirror the same pose. And also, try to switch up your poses a bit. When you see pictures of yourself online, sometimes you will, you might be able to see variants. And if you can come up more with more poses, that's a good thing too. Also, there are photo shoots that happen that some cons have, and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm tripping on my words, guys. But a lot of cons do have photo shoots, and you can go to them, and it might help you pose, and you'll be with a lot of people who are cosplaying your character, or your anime, I should say. There was Black Butler shoot I hosted, and a lot of my friends got some new friends, we learned some new poses, we made some new friends as well, and it's actually a really fun thing to do with a photo shoot because you can put a lot of collective ideas in one. Another thing you expect at a convention is that it's going to be a lot of walking and a lot of exercise. You're going to get tired, so you're going to need a lot of food to keep you energized. Beware of the constant. You can expect that to be, there's going to be maybe over 4,000 people, maybe a little bit under 1,000 depending on the size of the con you're going to. You want to make sure you have deodorant. Some conventions, people I know, cosplayers, wear men's deodorant considering some characters do have armor, and feminine deodorants aren't going to be able to hold that. Yeah. This is basically what you can expect. You can expect a lot of people, really friendly people, cosplayers. I probably have left out a few things, I'll admit that. However, I'm going to be able to make sure I get everything in the next video, which is how to prepare for cosplay conventions, what you should bring, do's and don'ts, something like that will be in the next video. Like I've always said, if you have any suggestions or stuff to make these videos better, please leave them in the box below, and I will make sure I can rectify any issues. So, until then, have a good day!